I know. I catch people like that.
Yeah.
I caught you off guard. You're like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to fucking talk on camera right now. Nobody wants to do it, but when it's done,
terrible on camera.
you're doing great, man. You're already on camera. I started. Hey, thank you for doing this. This is Mike Check, Volume 3.0. My man, Killian McGuinness. Oh, I'm not talking to the mic. Volume 3.0, Mike Check, Killian McGuinness. We're here at the La Quinta X Park Jam. Why did you come today?
You know what? I saw the ad on Instagram, and I saw that you were throwing it on, and I haven't even been to this park before. It's brand new.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Check it out.
What'd you think?
You know what? The bowl is sweet.
Yeah.
There's a lot more transition than I expected.
Yeah.
The replica of the combi bowl is sweet.
Yes.
Everything cool. Everything cool here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked, man. I was surprised. Somebody told me you were coming, and I was like, what? That's fucking sick. So anyway, thank you for coming. So the mic check is basically like a bike check about you. I see you got your bike here, so I want to talk about that real quick at the end. But the first question I have for you, and this will go pretty quick, what's your first BMX memory? So is it like the first time you saw, whether it's a video, skate park, a track, your hood? What's your first BMX memory?
I think the first BMX memory was going to Cold Canyon BMX.
Okay.
Seeing the races with my old man. He used to race a cruiser, the
oh,
cruiser
sick.
class.
Did he race while you were racing?
You know what? He raced when I was younger, so I wasn't on a bike yet.
Okay.
And then eventually got me my own Robinson, and I started the junior class.
Robinson, I love it, dude.
Yeah, dude. And then after that, it kind of took off, and I'd see Corey Nastasio at Cheap Hills, and that just sent it for me to be into freestyle.
That's so sick, dude. You know who else had a similar story that I talked to was Mike Hoder said something similar.
Oh,
so Corey's my boy. I grew up with him in Florida, so that makes me feel good because he took off from Florida and went to Sheep Hills. And it's stoked because anytime you can impact a younger rider to be motivated and turn it into like a career like you have, that's pretty fucking awesome. So.
Oh man, absolutely.
Oh, that's sick story. And then the second question is first time riding a bike. So you kind of answered that one, and you answered kind of like a couple questions all in one. You said my next question was first time riding a bike and what bike. So it was a Robinson. Was that like a legit Robinson or was it like a complete?
I had the race with
the small tires,
little tires. Was the junior Robinson.
And how old are you now?
I'm 30 now.
Okay, so
30 now it probably was. I got to go back because I don't think that was my exact first bike. My very first bike was a dyno.
Okay.
A little dyno.
Like VFR?
Yeah,
VFR. 16-inch.
16-inch VFR.
How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike?
Oh, I had to have been like maybe 5 years old.
Okay, and then how old were you when you got to the track?
Got to the track maybe around 10.
Okay. Was there a local at the track that you can remember that you were watching him and he was like styling over a jump and you were like, yo, that's fucking cool?
Oh, man, I can't remember his name. He
but there is a he.
There was a dude.
There was a dude. There's always a local dude who's just fucking rad.
I'd see him. He'd go from berm to berm.
Oh,
and that tripped me out because I thought he just checked out on the track. And then I'd see him land down the other side and then keep going into the whoop section.
And that's what you do now. You're like the transfer guy. See how that impacts people? BMX is great.
I thought that was the coolest thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so first and or favorite rider. So this is like also like, did it affect your style or the terrain? But like, who was your first rider that you looked up to that kind of impacted the way you ride today? Or your favorite rider or both?
You know what? There's a handful, such a long list.
Give me 4 or 5. And they don't have to be
the first videos. I think I really fell in love with was the Fit Life.
Fit Life, okay.
Fit Life was one of the first videos, and seeing Mike Aiken, Chase Hawk, all those dudes in that video really kind of molded my style. Wanting to be flowy, street, just kind of ride everything. And of course, when you grow up playing Dave Mirra, you want to be like Dave Mirra too, and send it and do every other trick you can possible.
That's a good mix because I definitely think of you as like a very stylish, big transfer rider, but you've also got a handful of tricks. That makes sense. So you got like the dudes like Chase and all those dudes that can do it all, but choose to kind of be more on the style end of it. And then you got the Dave Mirra thing. Bye, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming, man. Absolutely. That makes perfect sense, actually, because you do that. You're kind of really like a jack of all trades rider, and I love it because
everything's fun to ride, man. I can't just consist of one thing and
if you had
limit myself, you know.
If you had to put, and I just cut you off there. I promise I'm going to get better about cutting off. There was a comment in the last video on there, right? I cut off people sometimes too much.
Totally cool, totally cool. Keep it short and sweet.
All right, bet. So if you had to, I know you do like to ride it all, and it shows in your riding. But if you had to pick one type of thing, whether it's dirt, bowls, or something that was just a little edged out, what would you say is your favorite?
Dirt, most definitely. I think
Sheep Hills?
Dirt goes a long way for me. I think I spent half my life building jumps to them not even being able to be ridden. They've gotten torn down before I even get to hit the line, but dirt goes a long way for me. It's kind of where the roots were, when I started riding for racing, and then building your own jumps in the backyard, and then that kind of just grew from there. Finding things transition-wise in the streets.
Yeah.
Dirt and transition, pretty much,
Yeah. Dirt for me, yeah, absolutely. It's like, it's very soulful. It's like becomes part of you. It's like spiritual.
The
That's
core
yeah.
of BMX to me. Bicycle motocross, you know?
Yeah. And it's sad, you're right, what's going on with dirt. Like, we need more dirt and more people to work on it. Even I'm guilty of it, too. I find very little time to go and work on the trails. I need to pick it up, but that's awesome, man. All right, the best part of BMX for you, is it the exercise, the escape, the community, lifestyle? It's your work, it's your job, right? I mean, I guess. Well,
I think you kind of hit all of them on the head. It's not quite my job. You know, I work a day job. Everyone has to get a little money here and there. But when I get the free time and I get to travel, that's kind of like, you know, the release and the relinquish of being able to feel free and then have something to look forward to on the weekends, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, because you're a dad now, too. You want to speak on that real quick?
Yeah, I had my firstborn.
Yeah.
She's 9 months now. Her name's Carver. With my wife, Nicolette, and we're doing really good.
Congratulations. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's always good because I'm an older dude with 2 kids, but I hang out with a lot of younger riders, and it's nice to see the guys like you who are like taking it to that next level of being a dad, and now soon you're going to have a kid to ride with and shit, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking really forward to it.
Hell yeah. And then the last one is any shout-outs, and also do like a quick little bike check if you want. Or,
I want to give a shout-out to S&M, Odyssey, all the guys at the building, S&M, Dougie, James, of course, Moeller for hooking me up all the time and giving me what I need.
Dude, this bike is fresh, bro.
These aren't even out yet, so I don't want to mention those yet.
Which one, the forks or the tires?
The forks aren't out, but I got the ATF 21.25.
Okay. And, yeah, because you're a big dude. How tall are you? 6 something?
6 foot.
And what size bars, though, for a tall dude? Those bars are like mid-school almost a little bit.
You know what?
What are they, 9s?
I cut them. I cut them a quarter on each side every time I get them. The 29 wide and 9s. Yeah, I think the 9 rise.
9 rise. Okay. I got the 975s. That bike looks fresh, though. That black with the seat.
Thank you. Yeah, I got the Thunderbolt Odyssey setup, the Odyssey Clutch Pro with the G-Sport rims, and the G-Sport front hub, and everything feels good to me.
What gear ratio?
I ride a 28.9.
28.9, you got a little bash guard. 4 pegs? Yeah,
4 pegs.
Sick, dude.
You know, you need a homie holler every night. You need to go down the street, get a beer.
Killian. I can't thank you enough, dude. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me out.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you for coming. Peace.